What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I am your host, MICFURY, and I make informative videos just like this one. So please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. And welcome to my Weird West beginner's guide. There's plenty of reasons why to make a guide for this. Number one, there is a whole bunch of things that are left unsaid, that they aren't explained, and on top of that, this is probably the most accessible immersive sim that you could probably get your hands on. Number one, it comes at a lower price point than all the others. Number two, it's on Game Pass, and number three, it is something of a oddity because all of those things, plus we've never seen a Western immersive sim before that also happens to be a twin stick shooter, that also happens to be it's like a lot of crazy things put together, but the best part is that it all works. So welcome to my Weird West beginner's guide. I'm gonna start off with a freebie. Number one, use the save game, the competent save system. Let's call it like that. Let's use the competent save system for your benefit. After you reach every single area, make sure you go ahead and either quick save, either by holding X, or save the actual game. It's super easy. Just hit quick save. If you mess up, hit quick load. It's really not that hard. Use it to your benefit. That way you can easily pop back in and pop back out when you make mistakes. Is that a little save scummy? A little bit. Is it something that you're going to use for your benefit? Of course. That would be my freebie. Now let's get right into all the things you guys need to be looking out for. So my number one is going to be focus in on the details. And I don't mean details by the environment itself. I mean the details when it comes to the minor things in the environment. Because obviously if you look at a barrel, there's a bunch of enemies there, shoot the barrel. Obviously that is like the most gamified thing ever. Shoot the red barrel. But hey, I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about the real minor details. Now let's take this area for example. This is obviously part of the Pigman story. If you ever want to really look at a certain particular part, by the way, just zoom in. If you're using a controller, zoom in. But anyways, if you don't look around, you won't ever notice the fact that that ground right there, right next to that tree, is touched up, which means somebody was there. Now, look what I found. Non-cache. It may not be anything, it may be something spectacular. 14 gold coins. That is just one of the many things that you could probably find in the game. If you look around, if you focus in on the details, you're going to find a lot of little things that are going to be extremely useful for you, not only in terms of the journey at the moment, like right then, right now, you'll also find things that are for the longer haul. For example, I just finished finding inside of a carcass there was a golden ace. I just finished finding a Nim relic as well. If you look around, if you look for the glows of Nim relics and gold, and make sure that you look at the ground, look under balconies, look at certain little locations, you'll find a lot of really cool things. So definitely my number one is going to be focusing on the details. At number two, I'm going to say always listen to me carefully. Always keep a shovel and a pickaxe in hand. You're going to want to have the shovel in hand so you can dig up old lost treasure, mounds of cache. Even if you want to be a good Samaritan and bury bodies, if you want to do that too, you're going to need a shovel. And then the other side would be mining. You get to mine gold ore, silver ore, copper ore, and these are the actual elements that allow you to actually upgrade your weapons. At number three, horse. Horse. Horse, not playing. Horses are excellent. Number one, you're able to actually buy one right after the prologue. If you do one bounty, you should have enough to actually get enough gold and actually be able to buy a horse if you didn't pre-order the game and get the Calamity, which is the horse that you're looking at right now. Calamity is an awesome white horse. Not the point. It has three functions. Number one, it allows you to run away from random encounters. That's a huge benefit if you don't want to waste your time on random events. I don't know why you would want to run away when that's half the fun of the game. Well, not running away is, but the encounters are. Number two, they have extra saddlebags. So extra saddlebags allows you to actually throw, like I was saying earlier, you're going to want them to carry certain stuff. I have them carrying extra pickaxes, but of course I have them carrying all my goodies. All the gold, all the ore, and one of the best parts about these horses is that your inventory transfers per horse. So just because one of them dies doesn't mean that the next one ain't gonna have your stuff again. They literally transfer per character. And then lastly, the biggest benefit of all, it allows you to travel the map in a faster fashion. So this way you don't get encounters that often. You'll actually be moving across the map and actually save time during the day, and you know, daytime, nighttime, actual time, you get to bounties faster and things of that nature. So definitely a horse is an essential. That is my number 3. At number 4, I have used the environment to your advantage. Now, for example, look, this is a very simple scenario. Obviously, there's a Nim relic on top of this little statue's hands. I can't get there with my regular jump. So what do? I go get a chair. Drop the chair right here. Jump on top of the... Whoops. Jump on top of the chair. And maybe I have to put it up a little bit. Ah! I almost got it. I can actually just tap it and pick it up. And there we have it. Situations like that need you to get a little creative. So the same thing happens when enemies are in water. Throw a lightning grenade, just swap into your lightning bad boy and throw it in so you can electrocute it. If there's oil, make sure to throw some fire in there to have the whole entire thing set ablaze. Here's another one, and I might not be able to show you guys this one right now, but for example, if you see a wooden door that is asking for a lockpick, unless you're going stealthy, do not, and I repeat, do not waste a lockpick on that door. Cut that door down. You're able to actually cut it down with a melee weapon. Don't waste bullets on it. You can either kick it with the triangle button or actually just slice it away. So that is my number 4. Pay attention to the environment, but at the same time, use the environment to your advantage and find out ways to get creative. And at number 5, piggybacking right off, get it? Piggy? Piggybacking right off of the actual number 4. Number 5, we're actually going to talk about, I went ahead and actually swapped it, but we're talking about lockpicks. Now, lockpicks are essential. You shouldn't leave every single general store or every single market. You should never leave it without buying lockpicks, even if it's just one. You're going to need them. Like I mentioned earlier, do not use these bad boys on wooden doors. Break them suckers down. Kill everybody in the vicinity, then break them down, or at least the people that are around so you could break them and nobody can hear them. But definitely lockpicks, especially for some of the bigger, badder loot chests, the ones that carry all the awesome gear. You're going to want to save those lockpicks, and sometimes there's going to be scenarios where you don't have a lockpick and you can't check that because there's no lockpick in sight. Definitely save on lockpick. Lockpicks are my number 5. At number 6, Friends for Life, Vendetta, and the reputation system. Let's talk about reputation real quick. Reputation is actually quite simple. It's your fame or your infamy. This affects prices, it affects the way people treat you, it affects a whole lot of little things. For example, bounty hunters could come after you if you're infamous, and then and it's obviously like the obvious, right? If I'm stealing from people and getting caught, if I'm killing people that I shouldn't be killing, if I'm harming innocents, therefore my infamy rises up. If I'm doing bounties, if I'm saving people, if I'm, giving to the poor, doing side quests, all of that is great, so that helps my fame. If I'm famous, then that's awesome. It actually affects the pricing, it affects the way people treat you, and your natural impact on people. Now, if you're infamous, bounty hunters will come after you, prices are higher than usual, etc., etc. That's basically the gist of the reputation system. Now, jumping on to Vendetta and Friendship. Vendetta and Friendship are polar opposites. In Vendetta is when usually attack a certain location and a certain person survives and manages to make it out alive. They create a vendetta, and therefore they will eventually cause a random event where they will hunt you down. Sometimes they'll even appear on actual populated locations. It doesn't have to be a random event in the wild. They can literally go to the hub area, what I like to call a hub town, and literally find you there and try to fight you out in the outskirts of that particular town. That's a vendetta. Friends for Life is the polar opposite. If you save somebody, they become your friend for life, and when your actual health threshold reaches a minimum point, they'll make a awesome entrance and start shooting people and helping you out and trying to save your life. Friends for Life are awesome, but those are those 3 elements or those 3 mechanics: reputation, Friends for Life, and vendetta. At number 7, I actually have this to be a 2-part. Number 1, loiter. If you see yourself as a stealth focused person and you want to make it nighttime every single time, you can do that. Just hit loiter. It's right at the start menu. You can literally advance time forward to nighttime. Do keep in mind time will naturally pass as well, but you can literally go at it nighttime and make sure that everybody's asleep. That way you can literally go inside, get whatever you need. If it's documents you need to go in a certain location, get that, get out. Or if you want to just literally Itachi everybody knows who's ever watched Naruto knows exactly what I'm talking about. If you want to just do that, literally kill half the clan, or no, all of the clan, 99.9% of it, you can literally do that as well. It's not really that big of an issue. You can literally control time itself, basically. Just make it daytime or nighttime. Now, the second part to this is literally while you're in the camp, at any point in time, you can literally stop and press X and you will make camp. This will actually allow you to get different pelts and skins for yourself. It'll allow you to actually hunt animals. Now they're all right. Now. Oh, he's gonna die. There it is. And there you guys have it. Just like that, I have a bunch of bear pelts. And if you, this is how immersive it is. If you light them on fire, it's already cooked. That is hilarious. Now let me go ahead and I'm gonna skin this animal. Deer pelt, I mean a bear pelt, deer pelt. That's actually a fun little detail. I just figured that out right now. That is a fun detail. I'm gonna put that in the things the game doesn't tell you. That's the next video, definitely. But I just broke my skinning tool and now, guess what? I can't skin any more animals because I don't have another one. But we still got some really useful pelts and you can do this at any point in time. So there you go. There you guys have it. Literally at number 7, loiter and make camp at any point in time so you can actually attack animals and get some pelts. At number 8, bounties are gonna be your best way to make money. That doesn't mean you can't make money any other way, but look at how much they give you just for shooting somebody in the face. So yeah, bounties are gonna be your best bet. Vendetta finished, which we were talking about that earlier, but bounties are gonna be your best bet. So I just finished dropping this individual right over here. Keith Butler, he was my bounty, as you can see on the left-hand side, claim his bounty. I'm gonna go ahead and pick his pockets. You gotta run everybody's pockets. Gotta get the best out of each and every single person. But yeah, that's basically it. Now, do keep in mind things of higher value in terms of their actual natural components. For example, regular guns aren't gonna get you much value if you sell them. Copper guns and copper weapons and silver weapons are going to get you a little bit more, but it's still not going to be as viable as bounties. Ores, pelts, things of that nature, those are upgradable. You need those to upgrade. Now, what I mean by ores is obviously you saw that vein in the wall. We're going to come over here, and I'm just going to, since I have a pickaxe, like I mentioned earlier, always carry a pickaxe. We're going to mine this. Silver is a good component. You can sell that at the bank. And you're gonna need that raw component, and you could actually sell that in nugget form or in bar form. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Jane Bell over here has my actual nuggets. No, she doesn't. She's not carrying them anymore. But I'll give them to her so she could carry them. Other than that, deer pelts and pelts in general are gonna be used to upgrade your different armor sets. So, for example, I got resistant bearskin vest. I don't know where my character's wearing a vest, but hey, it's there. This is gonna need 4 superior belt pelts. That's why you need the belt pelts. And then for your actual guns, for me to bring this to a level 4-star weapon, I need 10 golden nuggets. How many golden nuggets I have? I have probably like 5. They're really hard to find. Golden nuggets are by far the hardest to find. But yes, those are the unique elements that you need to upgrade all your weapons to the highest tiers. I still haven't figured out a way to upgrade amulets. Keep that in mind. So if you ever find like a 2-star amulet or a 3-star amulet, keep it. It's probably good. Jane Bell has my other amulet. She has like a level 3 amulet that I just refuse to take off for her. Well, let me go ahead and see if I could actually look at it from her party. Yes, there it is. Amulet of Storms. But there you guys have it. That would be number 9 for you to go ahead and make sure to mine and keep both your different types of ores in terms of nuggets and those components, and also make sure you take the huge win in terms of pelts when you're hunting in the regular camps or just hunting in regular areas. And finally, at number 10, as you can see right here, let's kill that person real quick. As you can see, I am a little wounded. Do not, and I repeat, do not spend your emergency health kits for no reason. There's no reason to use the emergency health kits. Use these bad boys when emergencies occur. You can literally live off the land. You don't have to. Watch me go from 37 to basically almost at full health if I just find some cactuses and just start living off the land. Very low on action points, very low on health. Found a bed. Rest 8 hours. Guess what? Full. And that's for everybody. That is everybody in your party. That is the best tip I could possibly give you guys. Make sure that you are literally using the environment to your advantage, and that comes to sleeping as well. Now here's a quick little thing as well. If you find water, just use it. Just use the water. It'll heal you up, it'll heal up your whole entire party. But also, pigmen and werewolves could also definitely eat corpses. So if you're... I'm not going to go ahead and eat the actual guy's bounty because I don't know how that would react, how the actual world would react to me eating my own bounty or the bounty that I'm supposed to be coming after. But you can literally just hold a corpse and they won't even judge you for it. They'll be like, yo, he's a pig man. This is what he does. But anyways, guys, that is it. That is more or less 10 different tips or 10 different pieces of information for me to go ahead and give you guys so you guys could actually get the most out of the world itself. Obviously, it's a twin stick shooter. You're gonna be good at shooting. Just make sure you use a controller. Nah, I'm playing. You can be good with actual PC as well. But anyways, you guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you're new here and you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. And next video up for the Weird West is actually going to be, it might be the 5 best early abilities or 5 best late game abilities. I don't know which one I've done yet. Or it might also be 10 things or a bunch of facts that the game doesn't tell you. But that is it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you're new here and you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. And make sure to either support the channel via the Amazon link or the actual Epic creator code that I have down in the description below. Right there as well. You can follow me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. Links are down there in the description below, along with my Patreon. Do consider supporting me there. $1 a day keeps the landlord away. I'm your host, Mike Fury. It's been a complete pleasure. Until next time, Mike, off.